What's up, everybody? It's Kenya, and welcome to Outer Space. More importantly, welcome to Monday. So excited to be sitting with you guys today. And I actually have a bit of a change of plans. I know in my last video, I promised to let you guys know what it is that I really wanted in the first part of this video. But my week last week was just like so cool that I really want to talk a little bit more about something that came from that. But I will post what I really want on my blog. And the blog is www.silencebeseen.com. And then you can read about what I really want, and we can talk and do dialogue and all that type of stuff. But this past week was such an interesting and inspiring week for me. I really just kind of wanted to talk about some of the things that happened and some of the aha moments that I had because of all that I was able to do. So here we go. Last week was a week of love. It was a week of labor of love, of what I'll call it. And it was a labor of love because three very important people to me had things and events that I was able to kind of coordinate and organize for them. My spin instructor, who I've been with since May, who's helped me lose all this weight, is going away on maternity leave. And I was able to kind of coordinate something small for her. I'm sorry, my phone keeps doing something. Coordinate something small for her on Wednesday. And then on Friday, it was my half anniversary. And for those who don't know, half anniversary is every 6 months. So me and my partner celebrate our anniversary every 6 months. So it's not an anniversary, it's a half anniversary. Boom, get with it. And I just read somewhere that couples who celebrate more, they stay together longer. And so I like to just really thank her every 6 months for just sticking with me, because I am not always the easiest person to be with, but she sticks in there and does it with a smile. So she deserves a card and a balloon every 6 months. I did more than that, but you know. And then on this weekend, Saturday, was one of my closest friends' birthday. And so that was really cool. I got a chance to work with the art friends to kind of make something really cool and memorable for her. And all of that, like, activity and all of that I was able to kind of push out of myself really provided the framework for what I want this video to be about. And it is allowing yourself to be loved. Okay? Allowing yourself to be loved. So I have a lot of friends right now who are kind of in transition when it comes to relationships. They're trying to meet new people. They're getting out there. They're, dating. And a lot of the things that are coming up, or the word that keeps coming up all the time, is games, games, games. Everybody's playing games. Girls playing games. Boys playing games, because I do have straight friends and they date boys and the boys play games too. And really, when you break down what games are, is that games are just the inability it's just two people whose hands are like this versus being like this. So a relationship is supposed to be like this. You need to be intertwined, mutually exclusive, but you come together, you still remain your integrity, but you let them in, right? You're able to let this person in. When you're playing games with someone, you're coming together like this. And you're not allowing anything into anybody. You're not allowing the people to express themselves. You're not allowing them to love you. You're not allowing them to get to know you. You're not allowing yourself to be vulnerable enough to receive what it is that they're trying to give you. And what I can say is that is one of the most frustrating things in the world. So what does that look like? What does not allowing yourself to be loved look like? It looks like this. Someone sends you a text message. You see the text message immediately, but you don't respond to the text message because you don't want them to think that you're on top of your phone. Someone gives you a compliment and you don't receive the compliment heartfeltly. You kind of brush it off because you don't want them to know how much you like them. You're not honest with the people about how you feel. You're not exposed. You don't tell them your secrets. You don't tell them things that, you would want a person in your life that you trust to know. Now don't get me wrong. When you're first meeting someone and first dating someone, I'm not saying you should open up your heart and just pour everything out. But what I'm saying is that it's really important that you allow yourself to be loved, because as the person on the other end of that, when they're pushing out so much affection towards you and you're so closed off, it makes them feel really crappy, right? It makes them feel like something's wrong with me. Why won't this person receive me? So just for an example of that, and I think a lot of us do this. When I was single, I practiced loving. I listened to certain music that would make me think about what it's going to be like when I have a girlfriend. I went and read cards in the grocery store that were really sweet and pretended like I had someone to give them to. I planned dates in my head. I planned gifts in my head of all the things I was going to give to my partner. And what set my current partner apart from some of the other women that I've dated is that when her and I came together, she let me pour those things into her. She did not she didn't repel me. She didn't make me feel like I was doing too much or loving too hard. She allowed me the space to love her. And that was one of the things that was really like a magnet for both of us, because both of us really wanted that type of relationship, but we hadn't had it in the past because the people who we with would not allow that from us, right? So what is my message or whatever for this week? My message for this week is that being loved is just as important as as loving, right? We all love to express ourselves. We all love to show the people that are close to us how much that we care about them. So when you're picking a partner, make sure it's someone who is going to allow you to express yourself and love them the way that you want. Make sure they're going to do this with you and not this with you, because this is going to be conflict. This is going to be friction all the time. You have to get with someone who is able and willing to receive all that it is that you have to give them as well. And you have to be that person. So when someone is trying to love you and they're trying to give you special things and they're trying to give you compliments or pay you attention or give you gifts or help you, you have to say thank you and receive that and know that A, you deserve it, and B, that's part of this coming together process that you really want to have in your relationship anyway. So I'm going to say, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to my spin instructor, thank you to my best friend, and thank you to my partner for allowing me to love you, because it enriches my life every day that you allow me in that space. So let me know what you guys think about that. Do you feel like that you allow yourself to be loved? Do you feel like people in your life allow you to love them? And if they did, what would that look like for you? All right. Yeah, that's it. Post your comments. Bye.